trap us in there. So my thought is we send Crowley.
That was good. Yeah.
Have Crowley scout out the subterranean area, or maybe even just one of us go in while the other two stay back, or one stay out and two go in. Some kind of.
Now here's the interesting thing.
Good morning. It's
Crowley was
Wednesday.
not affected by looking at the paintings. Crowley, go! And Crowley flies into the painting. Splat. And Crowley dies.
No, Crowley just stops at the edge of the painting.
Darn it.
As a magical creature, as a familiar, Crowley just can't walk, like, go into it.
Sorry, Crowley.
Just, like, burn surface. Ah!
Good. Do you have, are those animals in your bag magical?
Yeah, I throw a fuzzy ball at it,
Oh no.
and then what appears is
Okay, we need a real animal.
we need.
Hey, I'm a real animal. I'll go.
Well, no, I think I have these then, so I can use a real creature.
Oh, there's a tiger in the room now, by the way.
Magic tiger just walking around.
You can go lay down over there.
No, we don't want magical tigers. We want real tigers.
I mean, I guess the tiger can watch the painting.
Wait. We tie a rope to the tiger. We go in.
Oh.
I'm trying to avoid us going in by using real animal, but I can magic through their eyes.
There might be more paint cockroaches in there, so
So real something.
Look,
if one of us has to go in, I think that all of us have to go in as well.
Yes. Question though, is it a good idea to take the painting that we're going in and put it potentially in the rope jar? So that's, or is that like a dimension and a dimension and not a bad idea?
That might be a bad idea.
Okay.
If I learned anything in school,
It's don't put a dimension in another dimension.
Wait, is it tiny hat a dimension?
no,
We put the painting in a tiny hat.
and then nobody knows them.
But you can't leave the tiny hut because it would really affect anything in the
Even
Even if we're in a
if we're in a dimension.
Okay, what if, like, I'm assuming the painting is also from a point of view, right? So my concern is that if one of us goes in, we can't get out without being helped. So let's just try this. I want to step into the. I'm going to step through the painting and then guys wait here and see what it's like. Okay.
As you go into the painting, the rope follows him into the painting, and it and on the other side, the rope is just trailing, and you climb the subterranean, but it is it's
Can you hear us? I think
So I can't even really turn around at this point. I'm kind of like stuck.
turning. The tunnels wide enough that turning around is possible, but for you in full plate armor and not being a very dexterous person, it is hard and could get you could like if you're trying to do it fast, you could risk getting stuck.
That's your favorite thing.
Yeah. I'm going to just spend all of my energy and just give 2 tugs of the rope.
We never established what that meant.
You feel 2 tugs on the other side of the rope.
No, he needs more slack.
No!
That's what 2 tugs means, right?
No! When you're tugging on the rope, it means he wants our attention, which probably means he needs help.
Well, we can't
Wait,
communicate.
can
Okay,
we see in the painting?
Yeah, you can see him in the painting.
I guess we'll pull. Okay, wait, we start pulling.
Okay, you pull Pluto out.
Yes?
Is that what 2 tugs means?
What does 2 tugs mean?
Why were you so late? Pulling.
See?
I thought maybe you needed some more slack.
No, that place was awful. It was just cramped and dirty. I don't know if Karen was down there, but
I mean, just because it's awful doesn't mean that's not.
But what
The tunnel led far into the darkness, beyond what you can see.
I didn't really investigate.
I mean, you're in full plate armor, but pretty tight.
It was done.
Do we need to send somebody smaller, more nimble?
Yeah.
I just like to go.
How are you with are you okay with small spaces?
I take the biggest ration I have and I throw it in.
I jump through. Hopefully it's a pie. Oh, we don't have pie yet. What if I die without ever tasting this good pie?
Wait, we have to tie the rope to you.
No, she already jumped through.
Yeah, she jumped through without the rope.
Whoops.
You're in the painting. It is very, very narrow.
It's dark.
It is.
Very dark.
There's
No one can
yeah.
see me.
Yeah.
If you want to see me, you guys here.
Yeah, actually, you wouldn't even hit the see her because she becomes invisible in darkness.
Uh-oh. I know, we can't get her out.
No, I tie a rope to you.
Okay.
And I push you in.
I appear in the...
But you can't see her because she's still in.
Right into
Fail.
Right into
Fail.
I'm right here.
Yeah. You pull her down.
Okay.
No.
I'm going to just hold your tail. I'm in here with you,
Okay, I guess we're going forward.
I guess.
Or slack.
What do I see?
The tunnel twists and turns in the darkness. As you clamber, there's a creaking and a cracking as you realize that you're crushing cockroaches under your claws as you clamber forward down into the cavernous tube.
Protein, you know?
Oh, I need a bath. Okay, what is Pluto Sea? Do we disappear into the painting? Does the rope?
How long is the rope?
I mean, we're gonna start with the first 50 feet.
It goes past 50 feet.
I have two.
I'm gonna add another 50 feet.
Did you ever just arrive on what 2 tugs means?
No.
And we can't hear, right? So you can't even say pork chops.
Nope.
Oh, gosh. Well, I'm just gonna.
Oh,
no.
he has magic in here, right?
Oh no. I'm just petting the tiger.
As you crawl on your hands and knees, you feel the insects skittering around you. They crawl on your arms, across your back, and every other Tuesday and every Thursday on our YouTube channel, where we cover everything about tabletop role-playing games, including advice for players and guides for GMs. So check us out at youtube.com/dungeondudes.
You can also join us on Tuesday evenings when we broadcast the campaign live on Twitch. You can check us out from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Time at twitch.tv/dungeon_dudes. You can also watch the video episodes of the show on YouTube or check us out as an audio-only podcast as well.
And if you love the world of Drakenheim and want to pick up a copy of our book, Dungeons of Drakenheim, based on Season 1 of our first campaign, or pre-order Sebastian Crow's Guide to Drakenheim, which expands our entire world and setting, head on over to the links in the description below or go to drakenheim.com. This is a time
covered in bugs, and then eventually something just kicks me in the head. Ow!
Oh, Sebastian! Okay, perfect.
Wait, you're back?
I'm back.
You can't. You're right in front of me, and I can't see you, and I'm covered in bugs. And what's happening?
Well, found Perrin. Great news. Bad news, there's spirits whispering into their ear, and there's portals to hellish landscapes, pyramids, and very advanced worlds. So, don't know if they're really interested in coming out of this painting, but there's lots going on.
I want to check it out.
Yeah, I was afraid you were going to say that.
But I'm tied to a rope.
But you're tied to a rope. I don't think we're going to be able to do this. If Perrin decides that they don't want us here, I think we're going to be in trouble with
What's a
Pluto.
painter gonna do? And I'm pulling out my knife and I'm starting to cut the rope that I'm tied to.
A painter with magical paint?
Yeah. That's not interesting to you?
It's interesting.
I'm gonna cut the rope that I'm tied to.
Okay, you cut the
And I take out a little piece of paper and I write Pluto, investigating cool stuff, and I put it at the end of the rope.
Pluto, you feel the rope loose.
And I start nudging you forward.
Okay, I guess we're going forward.
What are you gonna do, Pluto?
Panic overtakes me. A wash of as I pull harder and harder, feeling nothing.
Well, I'm gonna stop the stream here, so we'll see you guys later, and I'm going home.